All right, hello everyone. It's Camlyn again. I'm here to show you how to use Adobe Spark graphic. It's going to be kind of quick. I'm just going to give you the basics so that you can get started and then start playing around with it. That's the best way to learn this tool. But I promise you, your students like 3rd through 12th grade will have no problem using this. And even probably the younger grades, they just need a little bit of assistance. But what a cool project to do also with your family. So the first thing I always tell everyone to do is search Adobe Spark. And we don't want the first one usually that pops up because that's the Creative Cloud, which is the one that costs money. We're going to do spark.adobe.com. And this is free. Everett Public Schools, 6 through 12 grade students have an Adobe Spark education account. And I have included those instructions with the description from the video, and also staff have it. But everybody else, if you're not a part of Adobe Public Schools, you can still use this program. It's for free. So we're going to click in. And then where we want to go is the Start Now. If you've never logged in before, or Get Started Now. And then here are your options to sign in. So if you are an Everett Public Schools person, you are going to use this side. You should always use this. If you are not, then you want to use one of these sign-ins. So you've got Google, you've got Facebook, if you have Apple ID, or just sign up with an email. Then you have, but they're all free versions. So I'm going to go in with the school account because that's what I use. And then I'm going to enter my email address. I'm going to hit continue. And it's the everettsd.org address for Everett employees. All right, and the first time you get into it, it's probably not going to look like this. It's going to look more like this. And I just always like to point out there are thousands of templates. You can click on any of these, and you can switch out the pictures, you can switch out the text, you can do everything, but you look like a professional designer creating all these graphics. So we're going to do, because I want to start from scratch, we're going to do Create Project, and then we're going to do the flyer. And then this is where it goes really quickly, because my goal is to keep these under 5 minutes. The menu here on the side is where you'll be doing most of your things. So they have templates that you can pick from. There's a design, there's already they have things for that. There's colors, there's layout, and then resize. And I always start, depending in the beginning, I would definitely start with the size. And they have all different types of things in here. They have stuff for social media. There's, if you want to make posters, cards. I was a club advisor. I use this a lot to create promotional. I'm going to do the card shaped one. And then really this is where we're going to start. The add button. The plus button is your friend. So you're going to press the plus. If I want to add text, I do that. I can add any of these things with a click, and I can keep adding them. So I'm going to do text. I'm going to add my own text. I'm going to put my name. I'm actually going to put it like this. And you can put it separately. It's however you want to stylize it, but there it is. It's on there. You can click through. You can change fonts. They have all different fonts in here. You can also, oops, if I click off, you can always click back on and it gets back to that. You can change the size, the letter spacing, all those options. Then you can also change colors. This is like the swapping the colors. This is if you want to get more specific. And then they also have, depending on what you include, they sometimes have suggested ones, so you can pick that. Then you also have all these shapes that you can put on. So it kind of stylizes it for you. This one, that's the padding. On these thicker ones, that means this. And then they have these cool effects that you can do. There's cutouts. You can see how it makes it look. So you just click through. But if you're not, I get burnt out of clicking in anything. So this is what my favorite part is when it comes to text on Adobe Spark, is the style wheel. So you can turn this and it does all these different styles. And if I see one that I like, I'm like, oh, I actually like that one. I can then maybe, I always tell students, I'm like, go back if you don't like, if you like it, but you don't like the color, you can, that's easy. You can change that stuff. So that's how you do text. I'm gonna go back to this and see, so you can always go back here. So like, maybe I like that one. I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna show you how to change and then add a picture. So that's the only other thing, because your vision board really only has text and pictures. So in your pictures, you can upload your own photos, and then that, so you just like you would, save to your computer. And then the other one is find free photos. So that it has a built-in search engine, and they're Creative Commons license. They're free for use, so that's awesome. And they have 2 different search engines. I can type in food. I mean, it's going to give it, that wasn't very specific, but I just like, you can see how the pictures are, and I can click and you can pin to the background, which will make it pick up the whole background, or I can move freely. I'm going to do that one because I want to put on a whole bunch of pictures. And then again, I can shrink it, I can move it, I can shrink this. And then if I want to do something more with the picture, you can always pin to the background. They also did, which I love, this is brand new, they have a shape crop, which even gives you more creative. So I can actually, they make a star, I can make that bigger. I can scale the image down too, but then I can crop that, and then it's got a little star shape to it. They also have filters, so I can make it look, depending on what style I want, black and white, all those options. So you have all these things you can do with it, but it all started from the plus button. And then they have symbols too that you can add. The last thing I want to show you really quickly, and I've already gone over a little bit, so I apologize. You can either download your images, so it'll download to your My Documents. Those are image files, the PNG and the JPEG, or a PDF. You just click Start to Download. Or, and I forgot to show you how to change the names. You can put Vision Board here. You just click on it, and then it'll download with that file name. And then the other option you have is you can share it. So when you click Share, oh, it's saving it because I changed the name. So if I want to share it, all I do is do Publish. And Publish just means it's creating a link. And I do Link. And I can just copy that and I can paste it into the Padlet I asked you guys to if you want to try. I can turn it in that way through Google Classroom or Canvas. I mean, there's so many you could do a slide deck. There's so many things. But that's really just the basics of Adobe Spark Graphic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try out this tool. You could use it for so many different things as far as learning and creating. Please ask questions in the comments. Have a great day.